AIS Play ความบันเทิงระดับโลกทุกที่ทุกเวลา
ส่งต่อความมั่นใจสู้ไปด้วยกันนะครับ
2008 fifth in 2016. Shevchenko of Kazakhstan, bronze medal in 2002, second in the World Cup 2015, first of the Asian Championships in 2013. Also a good shooter. Was seventh in qualifying with a score of 579. By the way, Jinjin Go was second with 584, and Shoaib Chowdhury surprised everyone by winning it with 586, finishing fifth in qualification with a score of 581, which separated him from the fourth place shooter, and eighth in the world ranking, second in the World Cup in 2018. It's China's Wang Mengyi. Finishing bottom of the, or last in the qualification in terms of qualification to the final. Korea's Lee Dae-myung, he got gold at the 2010 Asian Games, got fifth in the World Cup in 2018. And we'll tell you something about what he managed to do in a short while, which has caused a big surprise here. Next up from India, finishing sixth in qualification with a score of 580, only taking up the sport in 2015. This 29-year-old has surprised everyone. He's the dark horse here. It's Abhishek Verma. Next up, finishing third in qualification with a score of 582. He's a World Cup winner in 2018, third in the Asian Championships, sixth in the world at the moment. It's Wu Tiayu. And finally, fourth in qualification with a score of 581. Bronze at the 2010 Asian Games, sixth in 2014, world champion in 2010, a World Cup winner in 2017, fifth in the world at the moment, Tomoyuki Matsuda of Japan. So the big surprise here, of course, is that Huang Xuanvin, the gold medalist at the Rio Olympics in 2016, he did not make it to this final, eliminated by Lee Dae-myung, who happened to hit the 10 ring 21 times. He only managed it, Huang, 18 times. So just edged out, and that was the big story here. So we will start things off with two strings of three. Those are the qualifications.
Take your positions.
That young man there, Shoaib Chowdhury, is the one to keep an eye out for. Jinjin Go has an issue, by the way. He wants to check something out before he starts.
Each fired on command in a time of 50 seconds. Eliminations of the lowest ranking finalists begin after the 12th shot. So after the first two single shots, and continue after every two single shots until the bronze medal. After 22 shots and silver and gold medals, after 24 shots are decided.
So you just had the format explained to you there. The big kerfuffle, though, is that Jinjin Go is not happy about something. He's got officials all around him, and seeing as he's one of the pre-tournament favourites, he's going to ensure that everything is done the way he wants it to be done. That, of course, will be to the annoyance, I'm sure, of the other 7 shooters who are ready to go. They seemingly have no problems. And remember, this is all about focus and concentration. So you want everything to go right. All factors. He's obviously trying to clarify the position here, but everyone was ready to go. Could be something to do with the sensors or the scores.
Jin Joho from Korea. One more siding shot.
I think he wanted to have an extra sighting shot. There was some problem earlier, perhaps.
For the siding shot, load.
He gets that extra sighting shot. That's what it sounded like anyway. The others will have to wait. There you go.
Stop.
The 9.8. The maximum you can get, by the way, on each shot is 10.9.
Stop.
There you go. So, he's at least got that. Score zones are divided into tenths, so that each hit can give up to 10.9 points.
For the first competition series, load.
There's a time limit of 50 seconds per shot.
Start.
So the final consists of 2 strings of 3 shots, after which for every 2 additional shots, the lowest scoring finalist will be eliminated. Here is the first round of shots. .10 for Wu, he goes first. 10.5 for Verma. Chaudhry's on a 10.2, so Verma looking in front. Not a good start for Lee, he's on 9.3. Matsuda on 10.3. Chaudhry 10.2. 9.9 for Visachenko. Lee on 9.3. Wang 9.2. There you go, the rankings at the moment. Not looking good. Jin is the last to go, and that could be quite an interesting one. Jin still yet to go. Remember, it's 50 seconds limit per shot. He is taking his time. 10.6. He's in front. Verma hit 9.2. He's 19.7. Matsuda 20.9. He's hit a 10.6 there. That's much better, but Jin is still the man to beat because he got 10.6 in the first round. Nisachenko's improved with a 10.4. Jin Jung Hong 20.7. Verma's now taken his third round of shots, 29.8. Got to keep a track of this all happening very quickly, isn't it? Lee Dam-young on 29. Wu there on 30 after 3 rounds of shots. Matsuda's taken his 4th. He's now on 41.5. So he's in a good position. Wang now 28.1 after hitting a 9.1. He doesn't look to be in good shape here. Jin Jong-go hasn't taken his 3rd yet. Lee Dam-young on 29 after 3. 30.5. Matsuda is racing through this. 50.6 at the moment. 9.1 he shot on his, looks like his 6th round there. 2 lots of 3. Yeah, he's done quickly. Interesting that he's decided to go through it quickly. I guess everyone has their own way of doing this. But after these 2 lots of 3 rounds of shots, doesn't look happy at all. Well, the 9.2, you can understand why. Verma is 50.5 after hitting a 10.5, so he's ended quite nicely, but he's behind Matsuda. 50.6 for Chaudhry. 50.7 for Wu. Visachenko, I think is finished. It just looks like it's Wang and Jin now. Wang's hit a 46.9. That's about as good as it's going to get. Jin, 49.6. So they've had
Lead after the first series,
their
we
first
have
series.
Wu Jiayu and followed by show+Variety. Meanwhile,
Wu Jiayu,
Wang Yi is
after
in
5
last
shots,
position.
Wu Jiayu leads, Shourabh Chaudhary in second, Tomoyuki Matsuda
For the next
in third.
competition shot. For the next competition series, load. Start.
Now, this is where we will start to have the eliminations. Wang and Lee in the most trouble here. Lee hits a 10.5. That's very good from him. He may have just saved himself there. 10.5 from Chaudhary. That's good from him. Wu, though, only hits a 10.2. 10.5 from Matsuda as well. Only 9.8 for Verma. Jin improves with a 10. Shevchenko 10.2. I think Wang is in trouble here. Unless he does a much better second shot. Because you have 2 shots each. Lee only managed a 9.5. Chaudhry's having an excellent time. 10.5. Jin waiting. But it's going to be Wang, it looks like. Matsuda. 82.1. He's got, after hitting a 10.2. Wu, a 10.1. I think we've had more than a 10.6 so far. Wang is getting left behind here with a 9.7. Shevchenko 9.8. Seems to be a bit of disappointment from the Japanese coach there. This traditionally is the realm of the East Asians. There's a 10-meter air pistol. Chinese ruled it from 1986 until 2006. It was all Chinese shooters. Then the last 2 have been ruled by Koreans. There's Verma, who was had the least track record of anyone here. Chaudhary as well. The 2 Indian shooters are the ones that grabbed everyone's attention, as I mentioned. Shourabh Chaudhary is only just turned 16. Incredible. Chaudhary on 101.4, Matsuda 103.3. Again, as before, has finished very quickly. Shevchenko, one last shot. He's the final one to go. Shoots a 10, 97.9.
After the second series, Matsuda is leading the competition and
So
followed by
Tomoyuki Matsuda, well, there is some sense in what he did by going quickly. 103.3. Shourabh is second in silver contention. Jin Go has moved up to third place. Now after this, here we go. Matsuda, cool as ice. Very talented shooters we've got here. Oh, very some low ones there. Chaudhary has not helped himself, shooting at only a 9. Wu as well. 10.5 from Jin. That's massive. Somehow this round has not gone well for a lot of them. Most of them in the 9s. 9.7 for Ishchenko. Lee with only a 9.3.
Stop.
Wang Mengyi is in last position and probably eliminated after the next single shot.
For the next competition shot, low.
So this is where we get the eliminations.
Start.
Wang Mengyi is in bottom position at the moment, needs something very special here, or he is out. And that's why the focus is on him here. .4 from Lee, so he's got to do something very, very special. Wang Mengyi.
Stop.
9.4. He is gone.
After 12 shot.
Puts a safety in, and he has to exit. He is the first eliminated.
For 8th place, representing China.
Wang Mengyi came into this 5th in qualification.
Wang Mengyi. Now Matsuda is still leading the
Remember, finished
competition.
2nd at the World Cup in 2018, so that's disappointing for him.
For the next competition shot,
Lee
low.
Dae-myung is pretty far behind Ishchenko. So he is prime to go out next. Matsuda very comfortable at the moment, unless something disastrous happens. Chaudhry's 2 behind him. Jin has to make his move. That's not a great one, he knows it. Only a 9.3, 10 for Verma. That's pretty good, 10.1 for Vu. And Lee, he needed to pull something special. That's a 10.6. Is it enough to stave off elimination? Ishchenko, all eyes on him. He's only got a 9.8, but I think that's enough. It is.
Lee
Just.
Jae-myung from Korea is in last place and probably
Jin Jin-go has gone down. Verma has moved into 3rd place.
For the next competition shot, low.
Again, Lee has narrowed the gap down here. He needs another one of those high 10s to put the pressure on Ishchenko. These are the 2 that are vying for it. 10.6 from Matsuda. 9.8 from Ishchenko, 10 from Lee. Oh, 8.4 rather. Ishchenko
After the 14th
is
shot,
out.
Congratulations for 7th place, and have to say goodbye to Ishchenko from
Wow, that was one of the lowest
Congratulations,
shots we've seen today
Ishchenko.
from the man who was 2nd in the World Cup in 2015. He was 7th in qualification.
For the next competition shot, low.
Lee Dae-myung has closed the gap on Woo Tia-yu. Saurabh Chaudhry, by the way, has moved into 3rd. Jin Jin-go is now in silver medal contention, but it's still this man at the top. Tomoyuki Matsuda. Well, a couple of shots here. 9. Might be his undoing. 10 from Wu, 10.3 from Matsuda. He is cruising at the moment. Jin 9.6, Chaudhry 9.9.
After the 15th
Look at
shot,
Verma.
Lee Jae-myung is in last position and probably eliminated for the next single shot. And Matsuda is leading the competition, now followed by Verma.
It's very, very tight between 2nd and 4th. All the medal contention there, but Matsuda in front by 2. That's a good lead to have.
Start.
Something special required here by Lee. Going to put the pressure on Woo Tia-yu. That's very good from Woo Tia-yu, 10.3. That's enough for now. And Lee Dae-myung, who was bottom of this finalists coming in, it's just not enough. And now he has to just wait. 9.8 from Jin, by the way. Verma, look at that. 10.7. That's the highest of the day. Matsuda only managed a 9.3. His lead is being whittled down. Lee Dam-young makes his way off. We are left with 5, and it is tightening up here. 3.5 separate first from 5th. And Tomoyuki Matsuda was looking very cool, calm, and collected earlier. Now perhaps beginning to show some nerves. Puff of the cheeks. But Wu, who looked dead and buried earlier, Wu Jiayu, just got himself back here. 2 shots now to see whether Wu can survive. 10.6 from Chaudhry. Brilliant. 10.1 from Wu. Is that enough? 9.1 from Verma. That'll be disappointing. 10.1 from Matsuda.
After the 17th shot, Wu Jiayu is in last position and probably eliminated after the next single shot.
But he's very, very close to Zhou Jinggo.
For the next competition,
Jin Jinggo,
low.
who was looking medal contention earlier, was in the silver medal position. He could be facing elimination. So he needs to do something a little special here and hope for the players above him, the shooters above him, to make a mistake. 10.3 from Wu, excellent. He needs to do a little bit better than that, Wu, or he's in trouble. 10.2, it's tied. They're going to have a little tie break here, these two. Matsuda, again, that lead has been whittled down.
Lowest ranking finalist to be eliminated.
Well, clutch shooting.
The next comment is for Jin Young-ho from Korea.
These two now have to have a shoot-off.
Wu Jiayu from China.
Only these two.
For the shoot-off shot. Low.
1 shot each. Until, I suppose you can call it sudden death, really. Until one of them has the lead. 178.4. .8, 9.6. Jin Jinggo, a man who had the world record for qualification points, who's the gold medalist at the 2012 Olympics. He will go home without a medal. World champion in 2014. He is out. It looks almost certain now that India will get amongst the medals here. And the two unfancied Indians, incredible stuff from them. Matsuda just in front of Chaudhry. Verma in third. 10.1 from Matsuda. A 10.5 from Verma. Excellent work. 10.2 from Chaudhry, and Wu. Wu has to do something a little special. Matsuda and Chaudhry fighting it out now. Remember, Jin Jinggo finished second in qualification. He was eliminated. Matsuda, he finished fourth. Very, very tight now. So all eyes will be on Wu and Verma. Matsuda still in front. Not good from Wu. Verma a 10.3. Matsuda also 10.3. Wu Jiayu is out. He misses out on a medal. So these are your 3 medalists. It's now a matter to see who will get gold, silver and bronze. Abhishek Verma, Saurabh Chaudhry of India, and Tomoyuki Matsuda. Well, he's just built up that lead again. He had been whittled down. Matsuda, 1.1 lead. Hasn't shot particularly well there, 9.8. Verma, poor, 9.3, and luckily for Matsuda, Chaudhry could only manage a 9.8. So Verma needs a very high round here to stay in this for the silver medal. As of now, he has got the bronze, but he needs a high round here and hope that Chaudhry or Matsuda makes a mistake. Tempo 1 from Chaudhry, which means Verma is pretty much out, but only 9.4. Verma could manage a 10.3, not bad, but it's not good enough. He is the bronze medalist, this man, who has never been in any kind of competition before, major competition, but he is a bronze medalist. He'll be very happy with that. Wow, 0.4 separating Tomoyuki Matsuda and Saurabh Chaudhry. Incredible. Fantastic drama right at the end here. This is the closest they've been since the start. He's whittled that right down. Now Matsuda, can he hold off the pressure there? Only 8.9, that's poor. It's been turned around here by Chaudhry. A 10.2. And it's Chaudhry in the lead. Matsuda, what has he done there? One last shot. This young man, what is going on in his head? He will be feeling it now. It's on him. Can he create a little bit of history here? Saurabh Chaudhry. And it's some real pressure on Matsuda. He's got to pull off something here. It's 0.9 between them. Just needs a fairly reasonable shot, Chaudhry. 10.4, that's enough. Saurabh Chaudhry is the winner. This 16-year-old has won the gold medal. Tomoyuki Matsuda, who led pretty much from the start at the most crucial time of asking, couldn't deliver. And that will be disappointment. Abhishek Verma with the bronze. It's a games record as well. Wonderful stuff from Saurabh Chaudhry, and Tomoyuki Matsuda can only think about what could have been. 240.7. This young man will be fated back in India now. 16 years of age. Was fourth last year in the Junior Championships, and now he's an Asian Games champion.
We'll celebrate after the 50-meter rifle, 3 positions. It's about 14:30 in this final hall. Okay, thank
Wonderful
you,
stuff
spectators, for your support.
from these three shooters, and what drama we had right at the very end to cap off a good session here. But this young man doesn't show that much emotion. Maybe it hasn't quite hit him yet, but for such a young man to show such steel and determination, Saurabh Chaudhry, not only does he get the gold medal, he's also set a new games record. Fantastic stuff here at the Jakabaring Shooting Centre in Palembang. And many congratulations to the medalists. That will be some of the headlines tomorrow, I'm sure. So the two Indian shooters there holding the tricolour, absolute delight for them. Probably a call home to tell his parents to watch the news today, because he's got quite the surprise for them. And knowing how shooting is very much regarded in India, he will be a big star in the making. Very well done there to Saurabh Chaudhary. We leave you here at the JSC. More shooting to come throughout the afternoon.
ไทยเชียร์ไทยไทยเชียร์ไทยเชียร์เอเชียนเกมกันอยู่คุณเชียร์อะไรผมบอกเลยว่าผมเชียร์ฟุตบอลว่ายน้ำแบดมินตันเทนนิสกรีฑายูโดพอแล้วตั้งแต่วันนี้นะครับผมถึงวันที่2กันยายนนี้นะครับผมรับชมได้ที่ช่อง Workpoint เลยนะฮะกฎหมายเลข23นะครับส่งแรงใจไทยเชียร์ไทย
AIS Play ความบันเทิงระดับโลกทุกที่ทุกเวลา
ส่งต่อความมั่นใจสู้ไปด้วยกันนะครับ